MLB Network coming your way from Tropicana Field here in St. Petersburg, Florida. It's Game 3 of the World Series between the Chicago Cubs and the Tampa Bay Rays. A pivotal Game 3 of the World Series is next. Three-fingered Rietsma will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. What's your take on him, Dan?
Man, this guy was really rock solid in his last one. 8 solid innings in his last start to pick up the win. We'll see if he can keep it going and make it 2 really good starts in a row.
The crowd is ready to erupt as their guys get set to take the field. Let's join public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
And now, your Tampa Bay Rays.
With that, a look at the Cubbies' starting lineup. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Well, you better look out for that cleanup spot. He's one of those guys you want at the plate in those big game-defining moments. He's such a clutch hitter. I love watching him in those situations, and hopefully we'll have that in this game as well.
Three-fingered Rietsma gets the ball in Game 3 of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, Matt, this guy keeps his team in the ball game. He's won 2 of his last 3 starts, so he's been throwing the ball really well. And one of the keys for this guy is getting early outs to keep his pitch count down. If he can do that, he should be able to get into the 7th or 8th inning in this one here today.
All right, let's take a look at the Tampa Bay Rays on defense. And we're fortunate enough to watch one of the best outfielders in the game. The Gold Glover resides in left field. He can go back on balls as easily as go in on balls. Strong, accurate throwing arm. Look for him to make a play today.
Leading off tonight for the Cubs, first baseman, number 22.
First delivery to him on the way. And the first pitch of the ball game here is taken for a called strike 1. The 0-1 pitch. A softly hit ball here, foul off to the left side, and it's strike 2 now. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. And this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and that'll hold the count at 0-2. The next 0-2. Hard on the ground to second. Brady scoops it up, and there's one away.
Batting second, center fielder, Alan Quiñones.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. Quiñones is a guy that has a lot of speed, no doubt about that. And while that's certainly a weapon for him offensively, it could be argued that it benefits him just as much on the defensive side of the ball, given the position he plays.
And not only just speed, but first step quickness speed. He's able to track balls down that other guys cannot get to. And sometimes that's half the equation.
One out, nobody on.
As both
great strikeout stuff and exceptional command on the mound to go with it. A rare combination, but one that makes him one of the best in our sport.
Matty B, you talked about it. He doesn't walk a whole lot of guys. Well, if you don't walk a lot of guys, that means you have to throw the ball in the strike zone. And when you do, with great stuff like this guy has, he racks up the strikeouts. There aren't a lot of guys that get strikeouts by throwing the ball in the strike zone. This is one of the few that does it. Good pitch right there to run the two-seamer in on his hands and bunch him up. And an easy ground ball as the result.
Batting third baseman, Chris Mesa.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. High in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Now a fastball swung on and missed, and that is out number 3. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. And now the Rays will get their first opportunity in a scoreless ball game. Leading off the inning, Jesus Francisco, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Francisco.
Here comes the first pitch. Called strike over the outside part of the plate. The 0-1 delivery. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
Hey, this is the game within the game right here. The hitter has to decide if he's going to change his game plan. Is he going to stay staunch and wait for him to miss over the heart of the plate or inside? Or is he going to adjust his sights and try and drive the ball the other way?
And the knuckle curve that time. Got him swinging, and that's the first out.
Not a lot of guys throw that knuckle curve, but some guys have a lot of success with it. Some say it has more bite than the traditional curveball, but I think it's more of a feel thing. It just works for certain pitchers, and it worked right there.
In now, Cesar Rodriguez. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1.
Rodriguez.
The 0-1 on its way. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2. Got him. And with 2 away, let's give you one more look at the pads these two teams took to get to this Game 3 of the World Series. The next Cub up, Brent Biden, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Biden.
First offering on its way. And that pitch catches the inside corner. Swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him.
The lineup top to bottom looks like they have no approach or game plan whatsoever. It's like they're deciding to swing before the pitch is even coming out of the pitcher's hand.
Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this.
Leading off for the Cubs, second baseman, Rico Calderon.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Oh, that's down.
Just missed with a breaking ball. Smoke toward the hole. And that's the first hit in this one for the Cubbies.
That's what we refer to in the biz as a hanger right there. He's lucky he's getting this baseball back.
So in now for Chicago, Gabe Sampson. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Sampson.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Late that time for a strike.
Yeah, guys, the key to hitting in the big leagues is to hit off the heater, and this guy is obviously sitting something else.
Calderon aboard here at first with nobody out. Big swing at the knuckle curve, gets nothing but air. 0-2 now.
As a hitter, you know the pitcher's trying to work you down around the knees in a double play situation, so making him get a pitch up and actually in the zone is a must.
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch fouled off. Another 0-2 coming. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. A runner at first with no outs here. And this is swung on and missed. 5 quick strikeouts now, and that's your first out of the inning. In now, Ernest Guerra.
Batting ninth, left fielder, Ernest Guerra.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a fastball just a bit high. And that one just missed outside. Now the 2-0 is swung on and missed. Strike one. Swing and a miss there. 2-2. And a swing and a miss, and another punch out here. 6 already, and that's out number 2. That's back-to-back strikeouts now, as they've been unable to advance that leadoff single into scoring position.
Yeah, clearly no problems working out of the stretch right now, Matt. He's taking control of this inning after giving up that hit. Now we'll see if he can finish it off strong as well.
From the stretch. Right over the middle, knee high. 2 out with the man at first. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole. 0-2 now. Working for the punch out and the offering. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Cubs strand 1. They trail this one 1-0. Coming to the plate now, Alan Quinones. 0-for-1 for him here in this one.
Center fielder, Alan Quinones.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck.
Hey, I never want to take an offense's aggression away, but they've been swinging at a lot of pitches early in the count, find themselves down. I think they need to regroup, have a meeting in their dugout, and figure out a way to maybe look at some pitches.
A pause and the 0-2.
Straight up, straight up, straight up.
Abreu waits on it. 1 away. Stepping up now, Chris Mesa. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Mesa.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that pitch catches the inside corner. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
Hey, if these guys are going to have any chance in this one, they are going to have to set their sights a little lower. You cannot expect to get the barrel of the bat to that baseball. That is entirely too high.
Fouled away. That misses, says the home plate umpire. 1-2. Where it misses, I'm not quite sure. The 1-2 is at the knees and called strike 3.
Well, at the plate, he kind of got bailed out on that previous pitch. I think it should have been a strike. Then he goes down looking, and you really can't feel too sorry for him. Not a lot of protecting with 2 strikes there.
Into the box now. Jesus Francisco. And he's a big tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Thought this middle of the order might give him a fight and put up a little bit of resistance, but that hasn't been the case. He's carving right through them here.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. Cubs are down in order. It remains 1-0.
Leading off for the Cubs, right fielder, Cesar Rodriguez.
He's set. Here it comes. Squared that one up just a little late. 0-1 count and the pitch. Oh, and here's a fastball right down the middle of the plate that swung on and hit out to deep left field, and this one's not coming back. This is a long home run. So a solo shot down the line in left, his first homer so far in the series, and the Cubs are back to even now at 1 run apiece.
As soon as this thing left the bat, you knew it had the distance to get out of here. The only question was whether it was going to stay fair or not. And that question was answered with a resounding doink as it caromed off the foul pole for a homer.
Standing in now, Brent Biden, as he swings and lifts it in the air out to shallow right field. Gates is in a few steps as he takes it for the first down. So striding in, Rico Calderon. 1 run in and 1 gone so far at the center.
Rico Calderon.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Nope, that's down.
And that one stayed too low, apparently. The 1-0. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Now the 1-1 pitch. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
You know, hats off to the pitcher right there. You got a great hitter at the plate. It's early in the count, and he wanted to get ahead. Nice challenge pitch right there.
Count still at 1-2. One out, nobody on. Here's
one.
Favre right there, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Stepping into the box, Gabe Sampson.
Now batting, shortstop, Gabe Sampson.
And now a pitch on the way. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. 1 run, 2 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. And it's fouled away. Will strike him out. 10 now in the ballgame, and the inning is over. So it's 1 run on 1 base hit, the home run, no errors, and no one left on base. Home half of the 5th coming up, all tied at 1-1.
Leading off for the Cubs, left fielder, Ernest Guerra.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a little tapper. That one rolls foul. The 0-1 pitch. Sliders in for a strike.
I gotta say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
The 0-2 home. And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ballgame. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take. And he's down on strikes for the 2nd time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch. And even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
Number 22.
Now back to the leadoff spot in the Cubs lineup. Stepping forward, Lamar Reed. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Oh and 1, here it comes. A wave and a miss.
The discipline has just been completely absent from this offense. Seems like they're always finding themselves behind the count, and a big reason why is they're swinging at all kinds of stuff that's not even in the strike zone.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. He's just rolling right now, and even dozen strikeouts for him in the ballgame.
Well, pitching domination continues. Just a total of 2 runs on the board, so both of these starters should feel really good about their showings. If you love good pitching, this has been the game for you.
Into the box, Alan Quinones. As he looks at the fastball that's in there for strike 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. The 0-1 delivery.
Nope,
and
that's
that
a ball.
misses downstairs for a ball. 1-1. 2 out, nobody on. No contact there, and it's 1-2. He's got another one. 13 strikeouts now, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. Still tied 1 apiece. At the plate, Chris Mesa. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Matt. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. First pitch on its way. Way in front of that fastball. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Sent on the ground out to second. On to first, and a big out to start the seventh. One gone.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
Now the Cubs' 4-hole hitter, Jesus Francisco, is hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far. He throws the fastball by him here, 0-1.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
He struck him out the 3rd time he's fanned in the game.
Matt, just about everything he's doing is working. All of his pitches, great command, great location, and the big key, with 2 strikes, he's attacking the zone.
In now Cesar Rodriguez, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far.
Yeah, Matt, that last one wasn't exactly a tape measure shot, but listen, a home run is a home run. I know a lot of pitchers, they call that a wall scraper in his last AB, but listen, it counts as a home run nonetheless.
In today's game, if you're not disciplined for striking out, why would you change your approach with 2 strikes right here? Expect this guy to try and...
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. Pretty painless half of the inning, all told. It is stretch time here in Tampa. We'll stretch with them, all tied at 1-1. Now batting, Brent Biden. He'll have the first crack at it here as we start inning number 8.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast? They could certainly use that right now.
I know it goes without saying, but the best pitch in baseball is getting ahead with a first pitch strike. That's why this guy's been able to stay in this game, pounding the zone.
The 0-1 delivery. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
2 mid-90s fastballs and you're down 0-2. This is where you got to take a deep breath and pot commit. You're either all in on another fastball or you're finding a way to stay back to attack something else.
2-2-2. And that's through for his first base hit in this one. With that, the Cubs get their leadoff man aboard.
Hey, the object of the game is to pass the baton on the offensive side and give yourself a chance to get the tying run to the plate late in the game. That's exactly what happened here.
Stepping in now, Rico Calderon, as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Oh, 0-1 count, and the pitch. And a fastball just a bit up. Now the 1-1 pitch. This is line to left. And that's in there. Base hit. Now the Rays manager's going to take that slow walk out toward the mound. And it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. So he'll lead with the lead. Can't lose this one, but he is responsible for the 2 runners out there, so he could get a no decision if they were to come around and score. Hector Hernandez comes on now in an awfully difficult situation as there are 2 on here with nobody out.
Well, as a former pitcher, you know I love these low-scoring games as opposed to those slugfests. This was like a throwback game when home runs weren't so common and pitching was really dominant. No complaints here.
This one, definitely a low-scoring affair as we get one last look at our final line score. And fellas, when you're on the big stage here at the World Series, you want to make sure you bring the A game. And this man right here certainly did. He's our top player of the game.
And Matty, I think you're absolutely right. Some guys just seem to thrive under the bright lights of the World Series while other guys fade into the background. He was brilliant in this one, and this is some well-earned recognition.
Tonight's ball game comes to a close, 3-1 the final. The Rays have taken a 2-1 lead in this World Series. Three-finger Ritzma is the winning pitcher of record. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, and the entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB Network. Have a good night, everybody.
The final line score for our ball game tonight.